Let's talk about what to do when you make eye contact with a girl, what to do when that girl finally looks at you and you guys lock eyes for the first time. Okay, so make sure you watch this video in full. I'm going to be going over a couple different things you should keep in mind when you finally run into an experience like this. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you a little bit more in-depth advanced concepts. Okay, so make sure you watch this video to the end. And before we jump into that, I just want to say, if you enjoy this content, if you want to potentially work with me personally to level up, to achieve your goals with women in dating, click the link in the description, fill out the quick application for an opportunity to be mentored by me personally. And without further ado, let's jump into this video. First off, let's talk about what not to do. Okay, and this is what the majority of men will do. I say they either make eye contact and then they have this like death scared stare, and then they break eye contact. Okay, that's not what you want to do. So you don't want to do this. Okay, you don't want to like panic and then like you look down. Okay, that's horrible. Or the other thing that I see guys doing that I would not recommend is that they just hold eye contact with a serious face. They think they're like dominating the girl with their eye contact, okay? But the reality is that's actually just creeping the girl out. You just have like this serial killer death stare. And even though you think you're winning the eye contact battle, that's not what you're trying to accomplish by making eye contact with a girl. Okay, so you don't want to nervously like look away, and you don't want to just stare at the girl emotionless. What you want to do once you make that eye contact is create emotion within the girl. The way you're going to do that is by smiling. Okay, you want to smile while you're looking at the girl, because if you just look at her, you look down, that's weird. If you look at her, you smile and you look down, that's a little bit better, but it's still not good. It's like a nervous laugh, awkward, unconfident a little bit. The better version of that is you look and you smile. Okay, you look at her, you smile. And I wouldn't just keep staring at the girl smiling. That's also weird. The next thing you would want to do is begin communication with her. And I don't mean hello, but a subtler way to do that is just a head nod or a little bit of a wave. Or if you have a drink and you're at the bar, you could raise your glass while you smile at her. Okay, so those are a couple easy ways to start creating the right emotion that displays confidence, a little bit of charisma, and healthy emotions like a good personality. All right, so if you look at the girl and you just give her a little bit of a head nod, that's okay. Or if you look at the girl, you give like a little bit of a head nod and you cheers your cup to her, that's okay. It depends on the environment and the venue that we're at, okay? So what I would recommend is that if you're at venues that you frequent at, like let's say it's at the gym or it's in class, or you work in a big company and like you're in an office setting where you know you're going to see this person repeatedly, you don't need to do that much. The main thing you want to do is just make eye contact, smile, and a little bit of a head nod, and you can get back to what you're doing. Why? Because we know we're going to see that girl again. So this is just setting the tone for the next time we see her. Okay, so the first time we see her is just going to be a smile with a little bit of a head nod. Okay, and then you can get back to your shit. The next time we see her, though, I would take it one step further. So we make eye contact like a different time. I smile and I just say, hey, what's up? Or, hey, how's your day going? Okay, this could be in passing at the gym. If it's at the office, it could be in the lunchroom while we're sitting at our cubicles. I could just, hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, if she's close enough. If she's far away, it might just be a little bit of a thing or a little bit of a head nod. Or if you guys are good at winking, I suck at winking, but a good wink with a smile can go a long way too. Okay, so these are all subtle ways that you could build off of that first step. And the reason we're doing this is because since we know she's at a controlled environment where we're going to see her multiple times, we're slowly building familiarity in a non-threatening, non-creepy way. That way, by the time we actually talk to her, it's actually warmed up just by the eye contact, the smile, and that little baby step of progression. Because if we do that first time, the second time, the third time we actually see her and we're up close to her, I can be like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's your day going? And from there, since you've seen her several times, it's very easy to transition the conversation from how's your day going? Oh, it's going good. How about you? It's all right. I feel like I'm just like busy as hell today. You know, a lot of emails and stuff came in, but it's going, you know, it's Monday. So got my coffee, all is well. What's your name, by the way? I feel like I keep seeing you in the office. And then from there, you can exchange your names. You can keep talking a little bit. And that's how you go from eye contact to conversation over 2 or 3 interactions. Okay. That's at the gym. That's at the classroom, at the workplace. That's what I would do. Same concept at the gym. First time I see her, it's just eye contact and a smile. Next time I see her again, maybe later on, or if she's near me, or if it's the same day later on, if she's walking past me too, smile, head nod, hand wave, or hey, what's up? How are you doing today? Okay. And then the third time, you could take it further using the other lines I was just saying. That's if we're in a repeated environment where we know we're going to see the girl multiple times. Let's talk about some other things that I like to do that's, I think, a little bit more advanced. And I think a lot of guys aren't doing this properly. It's the same concept that we want to create emotion within the girl, but this is going to allow me to display an even bigger sample size of my personality without ever saying a word to her. So typically this is done from a distance. When I make eye contact with the girl, I probably won't just give her a head nod. I usually do something, honestly, a little goofy. It's almost like a pattern interrupt because she's not used to ever seeing this from a guy. So if we make eye contact from a distance, I'll be the one that's like, and then I'll look away. I promise you, if it's done right, while holding good eye contact, while smiling, it's like playful, but it's confident, but it's non-threatening, and it's a little goofy. It's a tiny bit goofy, but the eye contact is what makes it still work. Okay. I'm not being like weird and not being super silly like a clown. It's still confident though. But then when I have her still looking, I could either give her a head nod, or if I feel like it's on, I'll just tell her, yo, I'll be like, come here from a distance confidently. I'll look at her and be like, here, while I'm smiling, holding eye contact. Other things I'll do, and I don't recommend this often, but I'll literally sometimes after I do that, I may flip the girl off straight up. I know it sounds contradictory to what you're trying to accomplish here, but I promise you it's like an emotional spike. And as long as you're laughing, you can get away with that. And then after that, I might be like, you get the fuck here. I'll literally just be laughing about it. Okay. This is why I'm saying this is advanced, because some of you guys aren't going to be able to pull that one off. But I swear to God, I've done that and it gets the girl hooked to look at me. And then from there, I could tell her to come here. Sometimes she'll do it. Other times she'll be like, what? No. And then from that, I'll be like, I'll literally take it and throw it away. And then I start laughing, and then I look back over and I'll do something like, and then I might even say like, meet me halfway, because we're far apart at this point. Okay. So these are all subtle things that you can do. But here's the thing. Here's why I do all of this, because by the time I finally go and open the girl, the interaction is going to fly open. It's not even a cold approach anymore. I warmed up the set with my eye contact by doing these emotions, this disgust, this look away, this dismissive throwaway thing, this like flip off thing, this you get the fuck over here right now. All of these things can work. Even like a okay, like you just need to be able to play around with it. But the main thing is confidence. And we're trying to warm up the girl with our eye contact. And I don't want you guys to overthink this. If the girl makes good eye contact with me, I could just literally hold eye contact, give her a smile. If I feel like it's at a certain level, I'll just go right in and open. Other times, I may not do that. Other times, I may, depending on my state, depending on the environment, depending on how engaged the girl is with her eye contact, you can play around with this, guys. Okay. I've had girls that I've opened from, like, I swear to God, more than 100 feet away. I remember this one time I was at this big venue that was wide open, and there was like these bleachers on one side, and then on the other side, it was an open dance floor. And I was on the bleachers with a bunch of people, and I made eye contact with this girl on the dance floor. And I literally just held eye contact and I just smiled at her. And then at first I dismissed her. And then I was just super certain when I pointed to her, I was like, get the over here. You need to be like excited and certain that you want the girl to come to you. And I promise you, I had this girl literally walk 100 to 200 feet across the venue, walk up the bleachers. And then I put my hand out and she grabbed my hand and I pulled her up onto the bleacher with me. How easy of an open do you think that is at that point? I'm not saying that's going to happen every time. This is a skill set that you can build up, but this is very subtle, nuanced stuff that nobody is talking about. All right. So I needed to make this video. This is powerful stuff. You could start on the simple side, right? You don't need to do this crazy wave the girl, eye push, pull, eye contact thing. Okay. That's overcomplicated. You don't need to do that. I just wanted to talk about it because it's a subtle nuance that I do from time to time. For the most part, though, it's the eye contact, the smile, and a head nod, or a smile and a wave, or smile and a cheers. All right. And from that, you can go in because that is enough to get the ball rolling that displays confidence to the girl. Any of these other techniques, you can play around with it. If you feel like it's too much and that's not for you, fine. Don't worry about that. Focus on the fundamentals. For some of you other guys, you may already be doing some of these other animations and stuff. And the last part of this is you can be doing those animations and those eye movements and the expressions throughout your entire interaction. This is not something that just needs to be done off of the open when the girl's 100 feet away. The girl's right in front of me. She says something. I'll be like, okay, right? Like I play around with my face. My whole body is an instrument when I'm in the interaction. Okay, so use these techniques to become more expressive, more animated, more engaging as a communicator and a conversationalist. So the next time you're in communication with the girl, you can keep her engaged, you keep her hooked, and you can ideally have her coming over to you. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this content and you want to learn more about working with me personally, or maybe you want to implement these techniques into your life and your specific situation, I got you. Okay. I'm the guy for that. I have a 12-week mentorship program where you can work with me personally, and I give you the step-by-step game plan and accountability in place that you need to go out and execute to get your game to the next level. Okay. Watching YouTube videos is great. It's very insightful, especially the videos on my channel. However, that is not going to get you anywhere. At the end of the day, it is the action, having that game plan, having that structure in place, and executing on it that is ultimately going to get you results in baby steps. That's going to lead to mindset shifts. And ultimately, over the span of months, ideally 12 weeks, if you work with me, we can create a new mindset, a new paradigm, a new reality for you to level up and crush your goals with women and dating. Hope you enjoyed this video. Click that link in the description. Do yourselves a favor, guys. Click the link in the description and book that call. Fill out that quick application, book that call. We will be reaching out to you to discuss further details. Until next time, Coach Kyle signing out. Peace out.